I've got good news and bad news. Here's the bad news. Most protein bars are packed with sugar and unpronounceable ingredients. The good news? There's a better option. I'm Will, and I created IQ Bar plant protein bars to empower doers like you with clean, delicious, low-sugar brain and body fuel. IQ bars are packed with 12 grams of protein, brain nutrients like magnesium and lion's mane, and zero weird stuff. And right now, you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products, plus free shipping. Try our delicious IQ Bar sampler pack with 7 plant protein bars, 4 hydration mixes, and 4 enhanced coffee sticks. Clean ingredients, amazing taste, and you'll love how you feel. Refuel smarter, hydrate harder, caffeinate larger with IQ Bar.
Go to eatiqbar.com and enter code BAR20 to get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping. Again, go to eatiqbar.com and enter code BAR20.
You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Got to give a big round of applause to anybody who's filling up on gas this morning. I don't know what you're seeing at the pumps. I saw $1.85 this morning.
Yeah. For anybody that's waking up today thinking that last night's ceasefire between America and Iran and all the talk about reopening the Strait of Hormuz is
I thought that was going to drop the gas prices down.
Well, at the very least, I could see if the gas prices were going to stay where they were, because it would obviously take time. The boat's got to get moving again. The oil's got to get flowing. But up? How do we go up?
I don't understand anything. Don't we have gas in this country? Don't we have oil in this country? What the hell is going on?
As someone who lived in Alberta for a number of years, I am fairly certain we should have some access.
My Chevy Trax used to cost $45, even at $1.20 prices to fill up. It cost me almost $80 this morning to fill that sucker up.
You know what does feel pretty good, though? Is being too old to have plans. I don't go a lot of places. My gas tank doesn't get tapped too much.
Well, if you're saving all this gas, you gotta start carpooling me to work, brother.
You want me to come pick you up in the morning?
There has never been a better time to start carpooling.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Now is the time to find a friend wherever you work and be like, hey, we can get through this together.
All those guys riding those e-bikes around town might have the right idea.
Well, it's weird to look at a guy with a DUI and be like, you're doing it right.
Maybe there's never been a better time to get a DUI, Dalby.
The Brock and Dalby Show does not encourage anyone to get a DUI.
Dude, might save you on gas.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So earlier we were talking about how crazy it is with gas prices right now. And we do have friend of the show, Sam, on the phone. Now, Sam, you work in insurance, and you were saying you've noticed a thing that people are starting to do with gas prices going up in our country?
Yeah, so a lot of people are just buying these little beater cars and not putting any collision coverage, so no physical damage on them, and just driving them because they drive diesel trucks like 2500 Dodge or F-150s and whatnot, and they're calling in and saying, I just bought a car for $2,000 and I'm going to get it safety. Can I just put it on my policy and just have bare minimum coverage, because they're literally swallowing the prices of gas or diesel. Diesel's really expensive. So yeah, I've seen it in insurance too.
It's crazy that it's almost more affordable for someone to buy a beater car to save money on gas right now.
Right? $2,000 or $3,000 to justify it on a car and then to save that. But it easily adds up. My husband has a diesel truck and it costs almost $214 to fill up a full tank the other day.
And the thing about the beater car plan too is you're right. It's crazy that you would just drop $2,000 because that's going to save you money, but you still have to put gas in the beater car. Yeah. It's still crazy.
It is still crazy, but it's half the price of the diesel or the truck that takes gas, right?
Oh, my God. The whole ass gas or grass thing really takes a bigger lean on the gas thing, eh?
You're so right. It does.
It's not no one rides for free. It's no one rides.
No one rides. Just shut it down.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Okay. Blue Jays. Let's play ball.
All right, not a lot to celebrate if you're a Jays fan. They are on a 6-game losing skid right now, but we should be proud of the people in the stands as the second Looney Dog night of the year went down. Dalby, 102,000 confirmed dogs crushed last night.
We did it!
They jumped up over 11,000 dogs from last week there.
That's amazing. And I mean, I know that the dogs were a little bit cheaper because it was like a throwback night,
It was
right?
77-cent dog night because of the Jays' first game back in 77,
Right.
anniversary, whatever.
Even still, 102,000 dogs is no light work for the people at the Sky Dome.
The Jays should be channeling some of that loony dog energy, you know?
Honestly, you look up at the success that's happening just above your heads. How do you not take that energy?
I was curious on the average length of a loony dog they say is 15 centimeters. It's one of those Schneider's dogs.
Right. Yeah.
And I guess so. Last week, if you took the 90,708 hot dogs that were crushed, that was equivalent to 13.6 kilometers of tubed processed meat. You take the 102,000 from last night, that's 15 kilometers worth of dogs. Put that together.
Yeah.
That is 28.6 kilometers worth of hot dogs that Jays fans have eaten.
In just 2 games.
In just 2 freaking games, man.
In 2 games, we are almost 30 kilometers of dog deep.
91,863 feet in hot dogs.
Anything but the metric
How
system.
tall are you?
6'3".
You're 6'3". So 91,863. That is like just under 15,000 feet worth of hot dogs. That is 15,000 U's in hot dogs, if you think about it.
I would be terrified to find 15,000 of me laying end to end.
You probably had that many hot dogs in you at some point in your life.
I mean, not all at once.
Not all at once. No, you're a classy guy. We know that. Now imagine if it was your hot dog that was being measured. That might be more of a rough comparison.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast. It's time for Brock and Dalby's Draft.
So last week our draft turned essentially into a sexy cartoon draft.
On one side it did. On the other side, it stayed as the greatest bunnies of all time, as intended.
Friend of the show, Jessica, messaged us on our Instagram page and said, if we're going to do sexy drafts, we should do a draft of the sexiest foods.
Which I will say makes way more sense in terms of like things that are perceived as sexy. Food, yes. Cartoon characters,
don't be judgy. I might judge some of your picks depending on what you get. You got the first pick here for sexy foods. What do you got?
I do have the first overall pick, and I feel like you have to go with like probably one of the most tropey sexy foods, the one you see in movies and shows all the time. It's got to be strawberries.
Strawberries are like little nipples.
Just little sensual. The way that you eat it can say a lot about the mood you're trying to set with the person that you're there with.
Absolutely.
The biting part has always been weird to me, but I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum.
Coming in at number 1 for me, I'm going to go with the popsicle.
Popsicle. Yeah.
I mean, the shape in itself, the way that it's eaten, very attractive. I mean, it all depends on who's eating it, I think. But
I think it also depends on the amount of eye contact being delivered during the popsicle.
People get awkward eating a popsicle.
Yeah, I had a friend in college whose husband ate popsicles in a way that was uncalled for, and it was always a point of contention in their marriage.
What do you got for number 2?
Number 2 actually kind of goes along with the strawberries, but also can work on its own. Chocolate. A very sensual food, whether, again, being dipped in things or a fondue can be like a really romantic moment, being drizzled on the body, that sort of thing.
Nothing like watching someone scoff down an O. Henry.
Oh, babe, that Eat More is really doing it for me.
Coming in at number 2 for me, I'm going to go with whipped cream.
Whipped cream always makes me think of, what was that football movie, Varsity Blues? The whipped cream bikini.
I always think of Not Another Teen Movie.
Yes. There is an age gap between us. You know what? For my third and final pick, I'm going to stay on the food category, the fruit category, and I'm going to go with cherries. You ever see somebody tie a cherry stem into a knot using just their tongue? Whew! Makes the room a little warmer.
That'll get you going.
Yeah,
That'll get you going. There's some innuendos with the cherry, too.
There's just, even on my backup picks, there's something about fruit that gets people going. I don't know what's going on here.
My final pick, I'm going to go with oysters.
Oysters was one that I had on my list as well.
Slurping, sucking.
Yeah.
You really get to see how someone works that mouth, you know?
Yeah, and then also, apparently it's supposed to be an aphrodisiac, which I don't understand between the look, smell, and taste, how that gets people going. But
I understand with the look, smell, and taste, actually. It makes a lot of sense.
Run down your picks.
All right, sexiest foods. Number 1, I'm going popsicle.
Yep.
Number 2, I'm going whipped cream. And coming in at number 3, I'm going with the aphrodisiac, the oyster.
There you go. I'm going strawberries at number 1, chocolate at number 2, and finishing up with cherries at number 3.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Yeah, it's perfectly layered BLT.
So BLT is sexy?
Yeah, it's the bacon part that's the sexiest.
Nothing gets you going like cured meats.
And then once you know what? A lot of people like things stripped down, but once you get it all dressed up, I kind of understand where you're coming from here.
Yeah, like you don't just have to add mayo. You can add whatever you want.
Now, I have to ask, because you said like a perfectly layered BLT. So if a fella gave you kind of like a sloppy, half-assed, thrown together BLT, does that become a turn off?
Yeah. No, it's got to be nice. Nicely layered. At least 4 pieces of bacon in there.
It's kind of like seeing someone with a sexy body, right? Like, you got good buns. You got the tomatoes on there, the way they shape out, right?
Yeah, you got to fan yourself when you see it.
And all that meat.
Yes.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
One of the things that we've talked about on the show before is going to a sporting event and being caught on camera.
Yeah.
It can either be one of the greatest moments or devastating moments of your life. Last night, the Chicago Cubs were playing in Tampa Bay, and a Cubs player hits a foul ball. And it goes off to the right side.
To the right side, and it'll twist off.
And there's one man alone who dives for a foul ball. And it looks like he's wearing some sweatpants, and they come down and just full ass out.
Well, that's the problem. He's wearing some sweatpants, but he's got nothing on underneath.
Yeah.
He's full commando at the ballpark. And he's the only guy in his section.
There's nobody competing for this foul ball either.
He's not fighting off a band of kids. He's not elbowing his way. He turns and trips and falls, and his pants snap down like an elastic band.
It's the announcer that's the best to me, too.
Everybody okay down there?
Because he can't acknowledge it, right? He can't be like, for those of you who blinked, a man just had his bare ass out on the television. So he can make reference to it because we all saw it. But like, is everybody okay down there?
There's even the security guard that's like right beside the guy that his eyes just open wide.
Oh, and like even you can see some of the other fans text foul ball to 762-555. You can see them as they're like, oh, foul ball. Oh, no.
Usually there's like a guy that'll hop over the seats. I think everybody was like, we got to let him have this one.
Give him his space. Kids are going over like, can I have the ball? No, I'll leave him alone.
The only benefit of the doubt that this guy has, at least, is that his face really isn't in it.
Right. Yeah,
his back's, if you know that ass, you know who it is.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Can I ask, if you're that guy, it's the 9th inning. It's not a close game. Do you stay?
Dude, do you keep the ball? Do you want that memory?
You just throw it back on the field. It's cursed.
You remember that girl that got hit with the ball at the Jays game and like Topps made her own trading card?
Yeah. She had like a whole thing.
Can we get a trading card of this guy's Tookus?
Dude, those trading cards that have the little like keepsakes in them, just a little patch of his sweatpants sewn into the card.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So the Masters is kicking off tomorrow, one of the biggest weekends for golf. And I have a buddy from BC who actually won the lottery to get tickets.
Really? Like to buy?
If you don't know, it's kind of a lottery system that you have to apply for. And then whatever you get a link and you can buy them. Kind of like what they were doing for the World Cup.
That's cool. Good for him.
But he was telling me, he's like, there's some interesting rules if you're attending for spectators. There's no cell phones allowed at Augusta at all.
Really?
The only phones that they actually have available for to use, they basically have like prepaid payphones set up, and that's it. You cannot pull your phone out. If you do, you're instantly kicked out.
I like the idea that you have to go with like a sheet of paper with numbers on it in case you have to actually call somebody.
Yeah. No outside food, of course. I mean, we do know they have like the cheap sandwiches for $1.50.
Why would you bring food? The menu is amazing.
Did find it interesting though. There are no brand names allowed for like any beverages or anything. So like you can't you could get a Coke or a Sprite, but it's not going to be labeled. Even the beer is just labeled as like American lager.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then all the food items are served in green plastic wrapping. So if the spectators do litter, you won't notice it on TV.
Oh, that's brilliant. Because I have to imagine with that many just regular schmucks in the crowd, some meathead's going to drop his like dog wrapper on the ground. but we'll never know at home, even in HD, because it'll look like grass.
It would be funny to see like Bryson DeChambeau get like a great lie because of someone's like pimento cheese wrapper, right? There's weird stuff like backwards hats are prohibited. You're not allowed to run anywhere on the golf course.
Wow.
So if you're trying to get to like the next hole, you can like briskly like speed walk.
Who has to police that? Basically, they've got like pool lifeguards. They're like, no running.
And then a rule that I think you'll appreciate, there is no tipping allowed at Augusta whatsoever.
Let's go.
That includes for the Masters, and that's also just for anybody that golfs there on the regular because they don't want anybody to be treated differently.
Oh, the idea of if I tip, you might give me better service.
Exactly.
They want everyone getting the same level. I'm going to use that in real life. Next time I get asked if I want to tip, like, listen, I would love to tip you, but I just feel like you might treat me unfairly well.
I want you to see me for me.
Not for my wallet.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
It is Masters Week, and so we have been doing golf impressions. And today, we are asking everyone to be the hole here this morning.
Even doing your really soft Masters golf announcer voice, when you say the phrase "be the hole," there's no way to say it delicately.
If you are not one of our holes, that does mean you are a judge. So 762-555, please judge accordingly. And the parameters that we have for this is that you're the hole. Are you taunting the golfers? Are you welcoming them in? Are you craving the ball coming your way? Or?
You're there. Your purpose is to be, I was going to say filled. That's probably not the best way to phrase it. But, you know, how do you interact with the golfers trying to fulfill your destiny?
All right. We will start here with, I believe this is Dan.
Yeah, it's still not in yet. No, you're close. No, you're close. No, still not in. Yeah, you're just missing it just a little bit there. Yeah, about a foot wide. Yeah, a little bit to the left. Oh my God, you're horrible at this.
God, that feels so familiar.
Oh, hot start.
10 putting. 10 is what the part that feels
it's
familiar.
Relatable to most of us.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Adam's got here.
Hey, I'm the ball monster. Come here, little ball. I want you. Get in my mouth. Get in my mouth. Oh, tasty. Oh, yeah. Bring me your hand. Put your hand to me. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah. I'll see you next week, buddy.
Two different holes that we have there. Yeah.
Very different versions of aggression.
The num. All right.
Boy.
We've had Dan. We've had Adam. I think this is Jason here.
Hey, boys, which one of you is going to get it in my hole first?
Oh, God.
Stop.
One at a time. Oh, close. You need a bigger putter. Left it short. Come on, boys. Who's going to get it? You too good for my hole?
Oh, no.
Get it in there, boys. Nope. Another miss. Maybe next group.
Oh, my gosh.
Everyone just picking up. No one's going to get in the hole? Is that what we're doing here?
I have no comments on
I'm just doing the best with what I'm working with. Why are you going to talk about the size of my putter?
Oh, okay. All right. And you know what? I think this has gone on long enough. We'll wrap up with just one more.
Sure.
Here's Mark. I'm interested to see what he's got.
Tiger Woods, we meet again. You know you're not going to make it unless you get back up to the club and have 6 more drinks. Give it a shot. Go have 6 more drinks. You might make it in the hole.
Oh, no.
And don't forget to drive on your way home.
Stop.
Oh, man.
Stop it.
That, you know what? That's a hole that's been around Tiger Woods too much. You know?
It's very familiar with that particular hole.
That hole hates Tiger Woods more than his ex-wife does.
Most do, yeah.
All right, a round of applause to all of our holes here. Fantastic work.
Oh.
I'm stumped here. I think Dan, I think Adam was good. I think Jason was good. I'm leaning towards Adam because of the num.
The hole monster? Yeah. Sorry, no, it's the ball monster.
Mm-hmm.
The hole is the ball monster. Also my favorite, I would have to say.
762-555. What's the text line saying here?
A lot of ball monster texting.
A lot of ball monster?
Our text line is corrupted.
All right, we'll give it to the ball monster. Ding. Round of applause. Here is the winner of the Masters this morning.
Hey, I'm the ball monster. Come here, little ball. I want you. Get in my mouth. Get in my mouth. Oh, tasty. Oh, yeah. Bring me your hand. Put your hand to me. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah. I'll see you next week, buddy.
I didn't even think about the hand part. No one else referenced the hand part.
Hey, well, it makes that bogey feel a little bit better, doesn't it?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Housekeeping.
Come back later, please.
Housekeeping.
Not now.
Housekeeping.
Go away.
I come in anyway?
No, go away.
I come in anyway.
I found an article put together from different stories and recaps from people who've worked in hotels, inns, that sort of thing, doing housekeeping, of some of the most bizarre things they have found in guests' rooms.
Oh God, I can only imagine.
And I've plucked out what I think are the top 5 most interesting, because like there's stuff like, oh, we found a bag of meth, and it's like, yeah, probably.
Yeah, depending on which, if it's a Motel 6, probably.
Right, pea-soaked sheets, sure, gross, but not weird.
Lay it on me. What do they got?
So I want you to tell me which one of these do you think is the worst? First one is a housekeeper that went into a room. A teenage girl had been having a birthday party in there. Like the family had booked a couple rooms, and the one room was for the party. And everything in the room was covered in marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Turns out they had marshmallow guns, like those air pump marshmallow guns.
Gonna be honest with you, probably not the worst white substance sticky issue to walk into a hotel room with.
Although apparently harder to clean than the other one, because it's all like stuck and caramelized onto everything from the impact. Said that they had to shut down that room for hours to scrape it all off.
Oh God.
Okay. So if that one's not so bad, what about an arsenal of automatic firearms?
Well, that kind of seems like boilerplate stuff for some kind of sketchy motel,
Apparently this housekeeper walked in and it was the entire bed was covered in assault rifles. There was ammo, body armor. There were some drugs in there as well. Police were immediately notified and about 6 people got arrested. Apparently they stopped them from doing something big.
I mean, no disrespect to the housekeeper who found this. You know where you work. Like I get the surprise of being like, oh God, that's but you know where you work.
I'm guessing this hotel didn't have 5 stars on Google.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, this wasn't a Hyatt or something.
Speaking of drugs, I know that I had kind of made light of it, but there was one story of a housekeeper that found brownies in a hotel room. The only reason this one stood out to me is because the housekeeper then ate the brownies. They're pot-laced. She called the emergency room saying, I am dead. Not I'm dying, I am dead.
Well, that's a great way to get fired.
Why would you eat any food left behind in a hotel room?
I mean, I guess you got to put the brownies in the security box then? I don't know.
Well, okay, you know what? Last one here. Speaking of the security box, I thought you might find this interesting. One hotel housekeeper reported while cleaning the room, finding a single wrapped Taco Bell burrito inside the room safe.
Hey, man, I assume that someone was wasted there. And they were like, I'm going to save this for the morning.
Right.
Keep
and
this
instead
away.
of putting it in the room fridge, or maybe the hotel room didn't even have a fridge, depending on the cost of the room.
Yeah.
They were like, this is where it will be safe. And then just too wasted to remember it in the morning.
Sometimes when you live Moss, you do crazy things,
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Wild night in baseball. I mean, we talked about the 102,000 dogs eaten at the Jays game last night for Looney Dog Night. We talked about the guy's pants falling down trying to catch a foul ball at the Tampa Bay Rays game.
An amazing clip you can see if you text foul ball to 762-555.
Even more wild is between the Braves and the Angels last night, a brawl actually broke out. Pitcher throws a pitch pretty close to the batter's head there.
Yeah.
And then if you check this out.
Going after Lopez. They square up. And Soler and Lopez are throwing haymakers. They're going after each other. Soler is finally tackled.
Now, the crazy part is Lopez, the pitcher, He still has the ball in his hand?
Yeah, like the catcher had thrown him the ball back. He's holding it in his pitching hand, kind of waiting to see if this thing's going to pop off.
So as Buddy charges the mound and like starts lunging at him, he swings the ball and starts hitting it on. I mean, he has a helmet on, but still.
Well, yeah, but he also, like, at one point he tries to throw like a backhand with the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
Like, it reminds me of when you would watch old like mob movies and the guy would have like a roll of quarters in his hand when he would punch somebody. It's like, you could do some damage.
I'm interested to see if there's any reproductions for Ronaldo Lopez in this situation, because I mean, technically, is that assault with a weapon? Or
I think what he has on his side is that he didn't start the fight. You know what I mean? The ball's in his hand because that's where it's supposed to be for the game, and then he gets rushed and he kind of has to react to it. So if this was to go to court, the argument would be, I wasn't trying to hit him with the ball. I was just trying to defend myself.
But then again, you look at like Donald Brashear in the NHL back in the day. Like, he literally caught an assault charge for hitting someone with a stick. Is that different, though?
Well, I think that's why it's different, is because he went up to someone and was like, ha-cha!
I guess Lopez has a new pitch to add to the rotation. He's officially got a knuckleball now.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Would you rather Wednesday? Would you rather Wednesday?
All right, let's get weird. 762-555. Inspired by one of our big topics today, the guy who tried to catch a foul ball and his pants fell down on TV last night.
Fell hard.
Someone said, would you rather try to catch a foul ball and have your pants fall down on live TV, or would you rather give the ball to a kid? I mean, I think I'd rather give the ball to the kid. I know I've said before, I'm not giving a kid a ball if I've caught it.
I was going to say, you are very adamant on the record as saying that if you catch a foul ball, no matter the circumstances, you're keeping it. To get that ball, your pants have to fall off.
I've already made an ass of myself.
You might as well keep saying it.
Yeah.
Could you put that ball on your mantle, though? Like, could you go home every day from work and be like, there it is, that's my foul ball?
Yeah, I mean, I guess is, would you rather give it to a kid and the kid has the story of like, the guy whose pants fell down gave it to me?
Actually, yeah.
Or do you want to explain to people why you have it in your house?
Now that you phrase it that way, if I'm willing to give the kid the ball, my pants stay on, right?
Let's get real. If your pants are down, you should not be talking to any kids. Moving on. Someone said, would you rather get a free movie with popcorn and a drink every week, or a free dinner every other month at any restaurant?
Oh. The thing is, I like going to the movie theater. I don't go all that often because of the price. I would see a lot more movies if I got a free movie every week.
Yeah, but if you have the free dinner at a restaurant, I mean, that's pretty, like, if that's for your family, that's more bang for the buck.
If it's for me and Mallory and all three kids, then absolutely I will take you to the cleaners.
Even better, if it's just for you.
But guys,
Daddy gets a little night out.
See you later, family.
I think everybody who has kids wants a little time. Even if you're just in a relationship, sometimes you just want to be alone for a bit.
I'll tell you right now, as a father, that meal, free as it might be, would be the most expensive meal of my life after I come home to my missus and our three kids who did not get to go out with me.
Sorry, Daddy had a chiropractor appointment.
Oh, now I'm just lying.
Yeah, just lie. That's what family is, just lies. Somebody said, would you rather have free gas for life or get a free electric car?
Ooh, interesting.
Guess with the price of gas right now? I'd still take the free gas.
I think the free electric car might be the way. Well, no, you know what? You're right.
You still have to pay for the charging station.
You still have to pay for the energy. You still will at some point have to get a new car.
Those cars have been proven to not be that reliable.
A free gas until the world stops using gas, that's a pretty valuable thing.
And if the world keeps going the way the world is going, you start selling gas to people.
True.
You become the problem.
Am I only allowed to put the free gas in my car, or can I be like those people you see on the news filling up plastic bags?
I like to imagine you're like a guy who still sells weed, even though it's legal. You know,
so people are coming to your house. Yo, you got that stuff on you?
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby Podcast.